Each one of us can build wealth, replace scarcity with abundance, replace average with greatness, replace uncertainty with conviction. Success is there for the taking. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, startups, and the ambitious. Grant Cardone tells you what you have to do to prosper in this new economy. He'll inform you in everything business, finance, and career related. Get ready. Find the knowledge for your success. It's all here, right now, in the Cardone Zone.
Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here. Appreciate you taking your time with me. It's Friday afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. We got a jobs report today. We got the Federal Reserve raising rates. They're going up, so they say. As the stock market goes down, gold goes down, the dollar is going up. What's happening to you? Okay, what's happening to you? We just survived a Category 4 hurricane here in Miami. Nobody left. Nobody moved, nobody evacuated here. If you didn't know me before this show, now you know me, Grant Cardone. Also, as an author, 7 books, 19 business programs. What you might not have known is I'm also a meteorologist, okay? And I told everybody, I said, this thing will not hit Miami. It's not gonna hit Miami, man. It's all gonna be good. Today and every Friday, by the way, we talk to you about money, finances, and career. Today I'm gonna be talking to you about your budget. Your budget. The budget, the emergency budget. I'm aware yesterday, Robert, as I'm driving around, I'm going through the stores. We get up early. Starbucks was closed.
Everything was closed.
Everything, right?
Gas stations,
so
everything was down.
Man, I wonder if that was in anybody's budget. Was that in anybody's 2016? The Starbucks around the country, did they say, oh yeah, by the way, I mean, the guy that runs that company, we're going to have a monster storm in, what month are we in? October. We're going to have a monster storm in October, and that's going to hurt our sales over in Aventura at the Starbucks. Y'all think he did that?
No.
Now, do you think all the families around America had that in their budget? Oh, by the way, in October, we're going to have to buy extra water, extra food. What did you go buy anything?
I mean, I bought extra
candles?
food.
Did you get any candles?
I got some candles.
For that? For the storm?
Yeah, for the storm.
Like, was that on your budget? Who has that? Now, so the thing I want to tell you about budgets today is, first of all, you need an emergency budget. I agree with that. You got to have some kind of emergency budget. Most people don't have emergency budgets, okay? You got to have a fun budget. You got to have a freak budget. How many of you had the 90% sale for GrantCardone.com? Okay, you guys are running around out there buying candles and watching TV and looking at the weather, and I'm like, dude, let's hit them with a 90% right now. We're going to bang them, okay? Look, we did this so fast and so quick. Let me tell you what happened. 2 things happened. First of all, I got money from you that you didn't plan on spending this year. Nobody said, in October, Cardone is going to offer a sale so sick, I'm going to buy a second, a third, a fourth product from him, all right? Number one, you didn't know I was going to do that, so it wasn't in your budget, because basically what I'm going to tell you in the show today is budgets don't work. Budgets are failing you. Budgets suck, okay? Number 2 is, I didn't know at the beginning of the year that I was going to do this and sell tens of thousands of orders where I lost money. So I got to show in my, and by the way, I don't even have the products to fulfill a lot of the orders that came in. Our site was shut down yesterday. Okay, we had so many orders. How many orders do we have the final number yet?
I know that we had I know what
Over 900.
900.
Okay.
900 over 900.
So we had tens of thousands of people ordering from our site.
310
times that. 10 times that couldn't make an order, couldn't process. So all day long we're getting inundated with all this energy saying, hey, your website basically shut down. Okay, now, do you put that in a budget? No. So the first thing I want you to know about this, budgets don't work, and let me tell you why. Because they cause you to contract, Number one, they cause you to contract. Number two, you can never predict everything in a budget. You can't predict everything in a budget. I'm running around here today saying, hey, dude, how are we going to fulfill orders where I'm losing money on this product? And then I'm like, good, dude, deliver what we have. We can't fulfill everything, no problem. By the way, there's 90% off on every digital product. Keep fulfilling the digital products. It's an awesome deal. Our $19,000 program, it's $1,900. I'm like, hey, I said it. We're going to deliver it, and we're going to outproduce it, okay? The only way to really make a budget work, the only way to make a budget work is to outproduce the budget, okay? You have to outproduce, folks. So you can spend time sitting there planning a budget, but you can't plan everything, okay? You can only contract so much. And number three, the third thing you need to know is this. If management put a budget in place and you have an opportunity to invest money, spend money, use money to make more money, you should do it. My number here is 305-865-8668. 305-865-8668. Call me and tell me about your finances where you can budget, okay? Does it work? Does it not work? Have you ever had a budget help you? This is what I know about budgets, okay? Budgets don't work. They don't work, man. Okay, what works? Income works. New income, new opportunities. That's what you want your attention on, playing offense, not what goes out, okay? You need more money coming in so you don't need to worry about what goes out because you're not going to be able to plan for every emergency. What happens if there's another ISIS thing? When Orlando happened and ISIS went off, it shut that town down. Today, or yesterday, the last 2 days, it shut Miami down because we had a hurricane. Now it's going to shut St. Lucie down. I own property in St. Lucie. My sister calls and says, what's the hurricane going to do to your apartments? Don't know, sis. Not worried about it. Why not? I got my little insurance policy on it. It'll protect the building. What I'm going to focus on is income. Take offense, moving the ball down the field. So those of you who got a mommy at home, you got your wife saying, we need to look at our budget. Budgets are not your issue. The fact that you have a budget, the fact that you think a budget can save your ass is the issue because it can't, it won't, it never has. Stay with me. You're watching Grant Cardone in the Cardone Zone.
In life, anything can happen. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com. Style, fun, experience, and the best food on the planet. Brick City Grill, family owned and located in Somerset portion of Ames, Iowa. Voted best food in Iowa in 2016. Everything fresh, everything American. Rated the best sports grill in Iowa. This family-oriented environment was built to enjoy the best of life with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. With the highest quality food, watch the game, meet new people, and create your experience at Brick City Grill. For more information, visit brickcitygrill.com. That's brickcitygrill.com. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit truestim.com/careers. That's truestim.com/careers and get started right now.
Welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Miami Beach, the beautiful Miami Beach, hurricane-free. We still got some Zika, okay? Every Friday I come to you to talk about your money, your finances, your career. Today I'm talking to you about budgets, okay? I don't even know what the word budget means, okay? Let's see what it means. I've never even looked it up. I do know this, though. Most of America, most of you, if you look up financial planning, and man, we got some weird light going on here. I don't know if it's showing up there, Robert, if the light's good, but budget.
It's an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time.
Okay, estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time. A quantity of material, that's good. I need to know how much material I have to build the house. Allow to provide a particular amount of money in a budget. Inexpensive, a budget could be the word inexpensive, okay? Here's the problem with a budget, folks, okay? Number one, income is the only thing that you should budget. Like, how much income do I need? The rest of it, the expenses, the problem with budgeting expenses, it limits you, okay? You will never, ever estimate every budget item that you have.
No.
Just this year, I mean, look at some of the stuff that we've had. I'm like, where's all this money coming from? When Rick Scott calls up the president, hey, I need that emergency budget money. Really, how much you need? Why do you think the first thing they do is, hey, we call a state of emergency in the state of Florida? They want that freaking money from the federal government, man, okay? Now, what if we had another storm tomorrow? What if this thing goes out, comes back, and hits Miami again? We're going to have another one? Look, I can't plan for every freaking item. So what's the solution to a budget? Don't have one. What you need to do is put 95%. This is my rule. I have a 95-5 rule. 95% of my time is spent on income. Okay? 5% of my time is spent on expenses. If I spend more than 5% of my time on expenses, I know I'm not producing income. I never spend more than 5% of my time on expenses. When I'm buying an apartment deal, I spend 5% of my time estimating the expenses on the deal, and the rest of the time I only assume that expenses are going to go up, okay? That's what I assume. I assume expenses are going to go up. I assume income's going to stay down when I'm buying a deal, and I'm like, will that deal still make money? If the income's flat and the expenses keep going up, is there still enough spread here, that spread right there between the two, for me to justify making that investment in the deal, okay? When I'm running a business, okay? I'm going to make mistakes on my budget, man. I didn't know there was going to be a hurricane. I didn't know we were only going to have 3 days to work this week. How could I know that? It's impossible. Every company in Florida has been affected by this hurricane. The government's going to be affected. You cannot plan everything that's going to happen to you, man. Don't worry about it. Where do you need to spend your time and energy? Money, income. Make so much money you don't care about the budget. Okay, Nick from Michigan. What's up, Nick? Nick, how you doing?
Hey, Mr. Cardone, how we doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. This needs to be called.
I'm doing great.
Why budgets don't work.
Just a little pitch about myself. This is CEO of Jacket 360, where we design wearable blind spot detection systems for cyclists, runners, and motorcyclists. And Mr. Cardone, the only reason why my company is alive today is because I read one line out of a book one time that said anything you want in life, you 10x the energy, and you get what you want. And that was the 10x rule, my friend.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, so Nick, talk to me about this budget, okay? Appreciate you being here today. Talk to me about budget. Do budgets, do you have a budget?
I do not have a budget.
Yeah, why don't you have one?
Because I live poor, man. You're always talking about live poor. That's what I do. I live poor. I'm fresh out of college. I'm just going to keep living like a college student for as long as I can. That means mac and cheese, craft dinners, whatever, ramen noodles. You gotta live poor. Don't get a new car, right? Avoid a new car. Avoid buying a new house. That to me is more of a budget than trying to budget everything on an Excel sheet, every week.
Okay, so one of the definitions of budget is to live inexpensively. That's actually a definition. So dude, why are you buying ramen noodles, man? You like them?
Yeah, why not? Because it's going to keep me, I don't have to spend that much money, right? Avoid spending money, and then just worry about that income, right?
Yeah. Good. But let me tell you, man, there's nobody in your kitchen with you. There's no chance to make money in your kitchen while you're boiling ramen noodles.
Exactly, but they're quick, right? Time is money.
That's right. That's true. I like that. Now you got to spin on it, dude. I like it, Nick. Thanks for calling in, okay? So I did like what Nick said right there about quick. One thing I do want to budget is time. Dude, I want to get as much done in time as I possibly can. Like get in, get out, move on, okay? So with a customer, I need to budget time, not money. I'm willing to spend all the money to get a deal. So look, the budget thing, It doesn't work for households in America, okay? You just look, I could show you a swath of middle class America that's been on a budget for 50 years and that budget failed them. So your mom and daddy said, you guys need a budget. We need a budget. We're overspending our budget. The problem is not overspending your budget. The problem is you don't make enough money, okay? Period. Period. End of story. Stable datum. You don't make enough money. Make so much damn money you don't need a budget. Okay? Now, Kanye needs a budget. Or does Kanye need another gig? See, maybe Kanye needs to work more than 35 days a year. Kanye's going to do 35 gigs this year. He's going to be paid $40 million for those 35 gigs. Okay? Kanye needs some other money, dude. Okay? He needs some other money. He needs endorsements. He needs to be part of a business. He doesn't make enough money. Do you understand? His problem is not that he overspends or overcommits or doesn't pay people. The problem is, dude, he don't make enough money. You understand? You want to live, you want to freaking have Bugattis in your garage? Well then, bro, you got to produce more money than you spend. Okay? So some people would say he needs a budget. I'd say no. Okay? The U.S. government needs a budget. Why? Why does the government need a budget? Because it does not have a product to spend, to sell. If you don't have a product to sell, if you don't have something to produce and push into the market, you need a budget, okay? So if my wife can't produce money herself, she needs to be on a budget if I'm giving her an allowance. If you have the ability to produce money, okay, I'm not saying that about my wife. I'm just saying if you have somebody in your house that does not produce money, your kids don't produce money, put them on a freaking budget. In fact, you should just do this. Don't give them anything unless they earn it. That's what I do. Parker from Texas. Parker,
Hello?
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, tell me, Parker, do budgets work for you?
Oh, hell. No, your financial plan. I actually just got done looking at your financial plan, I took the course, and it's one of the best things ever. I love it. Debt,
Playbook to Millions, I think.
Liquid resources, charity expansion. Love your stuff. Yeah, more than a budget, having the financial plan in place. Definitely, for sure.
You think it works?
Having a budget?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but having a financial plan.
Yeah, man. He's talking about Playbooks to Millions, by the way, folks. That's 90% off at my store right now because of the hurricane. Use the code HURRICANE. Stay with me. We'll be right back.
Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com. There is only one thing that ensures the future of your business: communication. Information, business deals, new prospects, client management only functions with a strong communication platform. And that's our goal at Mango Voice, to deliver quality customer interaction with the best business phone system on the planet. Connect your office with Mango Voice and enjoy mobility of taking calls from your cell phone, multiple office setup, no maintenance fees, secure cloud-based service. Mango Voice ensures your business future with perfect communication. Sign up right now for a free consultation at mangovoice.com/sign up. That's mangovoice.com/sign up. Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started.
Hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I come to you to talk about something about your money, your business, your career. Today, I'm talking to you about budgets Folks, look, these budgets you and your family are spending time on, you and your company, you and your department, your division, these are contracting concepts. Contracting means you're going to basically say, no, we're not spending. But what if a new idea came? You sat down, you spent 3 hours saying, this is our budget, and then some freaking brilliant idea comes, but it requires you to spend money. Okay? Or how about this? Oh, no new ideas. This is how a company kills itself. No new ideas. Watch what the company does. Nope, we have a budget. We can't spend that money. We're already over budget. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. They sound like the really intelligent professors. No, we've done the budget. Look at the budget. Okay, now watch. Hurricane comes. Hey man, we need to evacuate the offices. All right, do whatever you got to do. So why will you not override the budget when there's an emergency? Okay? But you have this brilliant idea, also an emergency, that you know is going to make you money. Sounds like a good thing, but they say no, we got a budget. See, 1 minute it's in place as the Holy Grail, and the next minute, hey man, if your life's at risk, you got to get out of here. And that's what families did for the last 2 days. They went and spent money on candles, water, food, batteries. Dude, shit you're going to lose. It's going to go bad before you even use it, man. Okay? People got in cars. They went and gassed up their cars and they drove to their cousin's house. They lost 2 days of income, right? They just left. None of that was in your budget, man. Look, the bottom line is budgets don't work. They don't work. They never have. The middle class proves the budget doesn't work, all right? Now, in the book, The Millionaire Next Door, which I read, and I learned enough from that book to say, that ain't the guy I'm going to be, dude. He says, I shouldn't go there. He says, Robert, you should never go to Starbucks. The guy wrote a book, The Millionaire Next Door. And he says, if Robert doesn't go to the Starbucks and spend $3 on a drink, $3, 5 days in a row is $15, okay? In 1 month, that's $60. In 1 year, that's $700. In 30 years, that's 21 grand. So the millionaire next door said, if Robert, young Robert there, 28-year-old Robert, if Robert will just not go to Starbucks over the next 30 years, by the time he's 58, he'll be a millionaire. No, dude, he'll have 58.
It's the dumbest thing I ever heard, dude. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
He'll have 58 grand, dude. 58 grand, he's still broke.
That's not true. He'll use it for something else.
Exactly, and you're going to go use it for some other thing, okay? So what are you going to do? Have a budget on everything you can't spend? Your attention, 95% of your time should be spent on income. Yes, spend some time on your expenses, okay? Control yourself if you have to. But that's not where your problem is. Your problem is here. Where's America's problem? We spend too much money?
It's income.
No, the problem we have in America is we don't bring in anything, man. There's no money coming in. Do you understand? Okay, so what they should do in America is they should say, hey, all you guys, Apple, Google, Merck, Pfizer, you guys got that $3 trillion, $5 trillion offshore? Bring it all in. We won't tax any of it. Because all that money would flood back into the United States. You want control of money, man. You want the money. I need traffic. I need opportunities. I need people. I need eyeballs, right? I need income. I need people looking at me, right? Look at a zoo. A zoo puts all these freaking, the elephant, the tall thing, the giraffe, the monkeys jerking off. They put all the freaking animals in there. Why? To get people to come look, right? So they'll buy tickets. Okay, why does Kanye come to town and for 2 hours, man? The show's at 8 and he doesn't show up till 9:30 or 10. That ain't because Kanye's a diva. That's so the freaking stadium can sell shit. Right? Because when you have downtime, you spend money. That's what the world knows. When you take a break, you spend money. Whether it's Christmas, holidays, that's what the Jews knew. The Jews said, hey, let's have holidays for everything. Easter Bunny. They don't believe in the Easter Bunny, man. Okay? They know this. If they can get you to take off, you'll spend money, right? If you don't have your attention on your income, right? What are you going to be doing?
Spending
money, all right? Parker, talk to me, Parker. Parker, why do budgets not work for you?
Hey, budgets don't work for me because it's just very short-sighted. And from my personal experience, when you really plan ahead and have that financial plan in order, debt investments, and plan ahead, it really works out. And, hey, Grant, I just want to say, thanks for everything. That 90% off is a godsend. I see people, I was one of those people who invested in your mastermind and, paid $1,000 and I did it in a split payment. And other people were in my shoes saying that, hey, that 90% off, can I actually get on the better plan? And you know what, I see that, and it is what it is. And instead of complaining, I look at it as God sent. I don't have the budget for another $1,000, but what I do have budget, I do have in the game plan for the reserves, and for 90% off. I was able to get your follow-up program and a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
I mean,
So what Parker's talking about, okay? Let's say 5 days ago somebody bought one of our products and you didn't get the hurricane sale. And they're like, man, but I bought it 5 days before. And I didn't know about the hurricane either, bro. I mean, literally nobody in my office knew about the hurricane. I'm not penalizing you. What you should do is go back to my store and buy a second year for the 90% off. Yeah. You go put gas in your car. You put gas in your car. Thanks, Parker. You put gas in your car at $3, okay? The next day it goes down to $2. What do? You like, oh my God, if it should have waited. You didn't miss anything, man. You can't go broke spending money, folks. You're going to go broke not making money. Don't you understand that? The thing, all your energy, man. Forget about your money, dude. Forget about your money. This is not your problem. What you have is not your problem. What you don't have is your problem. You can't save enough of this. If I save 100% of it, it's still this. You get it? This is what your mom and daddy said. Save your money, sonny. Save your money. A penny saved is a penny. Okay? You could save all this right now. That's all it is. What your goal should be is to go multiply that. Okay? To get obsessed with the multiplication, not adding and subtracting. Jack, what's going on, brother? See, Jack, California's broke, dude. See, California just keeps going after the people because it doesn't produce anything. So it goes after the people and it taxes the people heavier because it keeps giving all its money away, right? But a state doesn't actually sell something. Jack, what's going on, brother?
What's up, brother? Hey, I just wanted to let you know that this topic hits close to home for me because when I was looking at the world through budget eyeglasses, there was no prosperity in my life whatsoever, bro. Whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I own a soda pop and candy shop in downtown Ventura. It's called Rocket Fizz. Okay, and at the end of the day, what I was doing, I was budgetizing every nickel and dime, making sure that I had my rent low, which meant I wasn't in the right place. My ordering was low because I was trying to, save every dollar I could for this, that, and the other instead of putting it where it needed to be, which is towards my prosperity. So, looking at the world through those budget eyeglasses, I was failing it at every turn. So to flip the script, I just threw the budget out the window, bro. And I just went all in. So, every morning for breakfast, I send the kid off, I send the wife off, and I eat your content for breakfast, and I eat my Wheaties for breakfast, and then I just go all in.
Income, dude. He's getting income. He's getting good data in every day. That's why. That's another place, by the way. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you, man. That's another thing. See, he's talking about what he's bringing into his life. Okay. What can I put inside me? My mom told me the best investment you'll ever make, Grant, is in yourself. She was right about that. Invest in me, man. What am I watching cartoons or am I watching Cardone? Right? Am I spending time on the internet just looking all over the place? When you're just looking all over the internet, man, you're just, what do they call it? Surfing the internet, dude? That's an outflow, not an inflow, man. I want to go grab a piece of content and make it part of me, you understand? So it's income. Put your attention on income. If you look at $60,000, when I was starting I'm 26 years old. I'm making 60 grand a year. All my attention. Yeah, I was cheap. I was a miser. You know why I was a miser? Because I made 60 grand. Dude, you're cheap when you make 60 grand. Because watch, if you don't know how to produce this, all you know how to do is what? Watch that. Okay? Now watch, which one of these can get bigger? Can this get as small as that can get big? You understand? I can only save so much of this. So what? I live in a rental place. I'm going to move a buddy in. Okay, I got a little 2-bedroom. I'll go to a 1-bedroom, and me and him can live together and sleep in the same bed. We're going to go to a 1-bedroom, 1 toilet, man. We're going to share it, okay? So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to split the rent. It was $1,100, now it's $550. How many of those moves can you make? No more Starbucks, dude. I ain't going back there anymore. What does that save me? $4. Okay, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to drive across town to go buy something at Costco rather than Whole Foods because I saved $2. How many, look what you're doing to save money. To try to get this down, okay? By the way, you can only save, the government's going to take what? They're going to take $18,000 of this. Okay, rent's going to be $12,000 minimum. Okay, groceries is going to be about $6,000. You got to eat, huh? Car payment's going to be about $4,000 a year. Insurance is going to be about probably $3,000 a year.
The amount of time you're putting into that, you could put into making more money.
Exactly. So let's see. That's taxes. They're going to get it before they don't even trust you. 30,000, 36, 40. That's $43,000. And I know I don't have everything. You got 17 grand left over, okay? So how much of the 17 grand? Can you save another 1,700? Maybe. I don't know. That's not even everything, okay? If you got 2 kids, you got child care in there, that's another 6 grand a month, or 6 grand a year. Now the 43's down to, or the 17,000 is all you're left with. How much of that $17,000 can you save, folks? Okay? Or should your attention be on this? I want to grow my income. Simply want to spend all my time growing income. I spend 95% of my time on income. This is what the gentleman talked about, Parker talked about, Playbook to Millions. Playbook to Millions is a playbook showing you, a strategy book showing you how to put all your attention on producing more income. The back 2/3 of that book, 420 page manual, shows you how to produce more income. It's Playbook to Millions, right? Playbook to Millions. It's 90% off right now. It's a $5,000 program on sale for $500. I guess $495 or something like that. Okay. While the hurricane lasts, when it's over, it's over. All right. You guys that bought something from me a week ago and you paid more than the 90% off, go find something else to buy, man. I got enough programs. Millions on the Phone, Selling Secrets, How to Close a Sale, Cardone University.
Millions in Business.
Millions in Business.
Millions on the Phone.
Millions on the Phone.
Mastering Objections.
Mastering Objections, freaking ridiculous program, okay? I need the rest of that list. Kevin from Poland, what's up?
Hey, Uncle G.
Hey, my friend, how you doing, brother? Good to talk to you.
Hey, I'm very good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great.
Hey, I've seen lately you had a guest from Poland as well. It was such a nice pleasure to see this guy visiting you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Hey, we are talking about budget today, right?
Yes, sir. Budgets. How's that working for Poland, man?
I think that everything that you just said today is just right, which is budget is just for small people, I think. And if you want to grow big, budget is just not good for you. So in my case, I just think that I just leave budget for later when I grow big, and then I can take care of it. And now the most important thing is just income, which is the most important thing at the moment. So if you focus just on that at the moment, you'll be good, and you leave the rest for later.
Yeah. Look, the only, I appreciate you calling in, Kevin, from Poland. Thank you so much, man. So look, folks, if you have limited income, if you have surrendered, okay, to the idea that you cannot produce any more money, then you need a budget. You should look at every penny you spend. You should look at every dime you spend, every quarter you spend. You should you should have a little budget, man. You should freaking beat yourself when you go over budget. Only if you have decided you are unwilling to be responsible for increasing your income. Okay? If you've decided you have no ability, you don't have legs, you don't have arms, you don't have a mouth, you don't have eyeballs, you can't sniff, you can't talk. You have zero ability on this planet, okay? Literally, you are incompetent in every way. Then you should watch every penny you make. Or you should get somebody to take care of you. I mean, that's what you really ought to do, is find somebody that does make money that can help you, okay? If you've given up on any chance of making more money on this planet, then you should have a budget. If you haven't given up, if you have legs and arms and a mouth and eyeballs, okay, or some combination of those things, by the way, you don't need them all, okay? If you just got some heart, man, you got some freaking heart, and you're like, hey, man, there's a lot of money on this planet. I'm going to go put my time and energy on getting new money. Okay? Maybe you don't even have a skill, man. Maybe you just go beg. Please give me some money. Okay? Okay, Chris from Utah. Chris, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Grant? How are you doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. This is Chris Forbush.
Chris, good to talk to you. Appreciate you being on the show, bro ham.
Not a problem. I love listening to you. I get a lot out of it.
Dude, what were you taught? Where'd you grow up? You grow up in Utah?
Yes, sir.
What did your parents teach you about a budget?
Honestly, it was a single mother, and she was trying to do everything she could to get by, and that's all I saw.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing myself repeating that behavior, but listening to people who know how to do wealth on a higher level, I'm actually replicating what they're doing, and I'm seeing a different response in my life as opposed to what I saw growing up.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I'm going to tell you, Chris, it's so well said. You know, my dad died when he was 52. They didn't plan on that. That wasn't in the budget, dude. Okay?
Yep.
Okay? The sole provider of the household is going to die at 52. Who would have that kind of idea? You wouldn't do it, dude.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, that happened with my grandfather. My grandfather died of lung cancer, and he was the one that raised me. He was my father figure.
Yeah. And this happens at every level, by the way. The U.S. government, okay? The U.S. government, we have these hostages in Iran. They're trying to settle this Iran deal. And Iran says, yeah, man, give us $1.7 billion. We'll give you these 4 people back. Okay? And they're like, is it in the budget? No. Okay, good. And they told the public it was $400 billion. It was $400 million. They said, we want it in cash delivered to us. And it was 1.7. It wasn't in the budget. It's nowhere in the budget, man. So like when I came out yesterday, Chris, and I said, hey, I'm going to take my millionaire booklet, hurricane sale. It's $14. I'm going to do it for 90% off, and you can buy it for $1.50. Okay? First of all, it wasn't in my budget to do it. Number two, it wasn't in people's budget, and people ended up spending $1.50 that they didn't have in their annual budget. The point is, you can't even predict everything that's going to happen. What's one thing, Chris, has happened to you this year that you would have never planned on, good or bad?
My son getting sick, and budgets, they set limits. They tell you that there's got to be a restriction somewhere. You got to stop walking, you got to stop reaching for something, and I think a limit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The second you say there's a limit, that's like saying, hey, I can't go any further than that. That's saying that there's no further potential beyond that level. And that's just completely nonsense. People are programmed to think that they can't make it because they're told they can't. And the fact is, once we see through that and we can go further than that, then we realize, man, there's nothing that can stop us. We can do anything.
That's a good point. And Chris is saying, like, even the budget could actually create some false sense of security. So let's say this guy got really good, making 60, spending 43, saving 17. Yeah, thanks. This is actually pretty good, by the way. Okay, this person's saving 30% of their money. That's awesome, by the way, if you could get to 30%, if you could actually even do this. But it creates a false sense of security. Why? Because the kid gets sick. Who had that in the budget? Mama gets sick. The kid and mama gets sick. The kid gets sick, mama gets sick, and the provider dies. You thought that $17,000 was a false sense of security because now it's gone. It's going to get wiped out, okay, on one situation. So, hey, look, that's why I'm telling you, folks, budgets don't work. Income works. Income. I need to bring in big thinking. I don't need people around me talking about budgets. I'm like, hey, you got to be willing to lose money. You got to be willing to waste money. You got to be in the game playing offense every day. Sell or be sold, closed survival guide. If you're not first or last, the 10X rule. The rules of success, 100 ways to stay motivated, dominate your market. MP3s, all 90% off. 10X seminar, top sales secrets, secrets to closing the sale, how to make millions in business. 10X super life, how to make millions in business, sales secrets. That's twice. How to make millions on the phone, and the top sales secrets. 10 follow-up mistakes. Dude, all this stuff is 90% off. Ebooks. Just use the code Hurricane. Cardone University, $19,000 program, 90% off. 100 Ways to Stay Motivated, University, 90% off. 10X Everything University, 90% off. Follow-Up Tool University, 90% off. How much is that program normally? I don't even know. Oh, it'd be so nice to have all this, to be able to grab it. What was it? You can go to grantcardone.com and you can just start scrummaging all over the place. Folks, it's 90% off. Use the code Hurricane When that hurricane becomes a tropical depression, the sale is over. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today. This was free, except for the time you invested. And look, time is money. Okay, but let me tell you before we leave, budgets don't work. Well, they do work. They keep small people small. That's what they do. Okay, $10.95, $1,095. So that follow-up university that's $1,100, you can buy for $110 right now. Okay, it's got 120 follow-up scripts and lessons in it with full testing. Okay, so it's an $1,100 program for $110. GrantCardone.com, GrantCardone.com, right? Go there, pick whatever you want. Hats, shirts, balls, every apparel, everything was sold out this weekend. Grab digital products, 90% off, MP3s, Cardone University, any of the sales universities. Take advantage of it. Use the code HURRICANE. My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone. If you're listening to this on YouTube, watching on YouTube, Stitcher, podcast, I'm telling you, freaking budgets, they work. They do work. They keep small people small. Okay? They keep scared people scared. They keep little people little. That's what they do, dude. That's why they're there. That's why the financial planner, by the way, you financial planners, you don't need to like my channel because I know you're not going to like it. Okay? You guys always start the conversation with saving and budgets. Okay? Are you saving any money? No, we're not. You know why? Because they don't make any money, man. Me buying life insurance right now isn't going to make sure I have money, dude. The only way to change that freaking scenario is one way. Move the ball down the field. And if you're at GrantCardone.com today taking advantage of the 90%, do not forget Playbook to Millions, okay? That's a $5,000 course for $500. Playbook to Millions. It will completely re-script the way you think about a budget. My name's Grant Cardone. You are who you are. I am who I am. We are more together. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you Monday for our real estate show. This is Grant Cardone TV, brought to you by Grant Cardone TV. The app is available, mygctv.com, and 10x Mojis. Dude, check it out at the App Store, 10x Moji. 10x Moji for iPhones and what's that other thing? The Androids, okay? If your phone's burning up, make sure it's got a 10x Moji on it. You guys with those Samsungs, y'all blowing up, okay? Thanks for watching.
All right, we're rolling.
Hey, if you liked the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.